Someone in the comments asked me if I had any stories about the Fairchild 670 or 660, and I'll tell you what I know. The very first 670 I sold, I had this client who was incredibly rich, and he said, "George, can you just find me one of these?" He says, "I don't care what it costs," and I found it through what was it? A company called Primal Gear in Nashville, and they got it actually from Vintage King. And then I got the unit. I think it was 6,000 or $10,000, something like that. And I was promised one commission, and when the deal went through, they gave me half of that commission. They said, "Well, you know." I go, "I don't know. Where's my money?" But anyways, that was the first one I sold, and ever since then, they weren't readily available. I mean, it's a very hard piece to get, and now they're like $30,000. Um, but I'm seeing that there's all kind of clones out there. There's the Heritage Audio makes one. There's I think UTA makes one. There was a Anamog, I think that's what they're called. They make one. There was a company called Fairmen. I don't even know if they're around anymore, but that one had like 16 tubes in it. So everybody had their copy of it, but everybody tweaked it a little bit. But now I see that was it Telefunken bought the Fairchild name, so they're making an exact copy. They're saying of the Fairchild 670, and it's $35,000. You can buy it brand new. But I know the only 670 around here that I know of, Joe Nicolo had one over at Studio 4, and he loved that thing. And then Obie O'Brien, I was just talking to him. He bought one of the Heritage Audio. I think they're called the Hairchild, something like that. And he loves it, and it was like $10,000 in that price range. But that's all I know about that. I think all of them, and when you get into antique or vintage gear, they all have different sounds. So if you lined up 10 of them in one room, they're all going to sound a little bit different. So you got to be careful what you're buying. But that's my comments on the Fairchild compressor. Oh, and the Fredenstein, we had the F660, which was this mono Fairchild, and it was a digitally controlled tube Fairchild clone, but you just link two of them together, and when you would turn them on, the computer inside would calibrate all the tubes in it, so they were dead on. Those things are pretty rare to find, but they sounded good. I was a dealer for that and sold a few of them. But there you go. That's my 2 cents on Fairchild compressors.